Hi, beautiful people. So we're just looking at our new Empowered Success Guides, which are amazing. And so we're starting firstly with the Live Guide. And then what follows on from the Live Guide is actually the Build Guide. So the Build Guide is when somebody indicates that, hey, they're interested in sharing this, and that may be to get free oils and just share with their friends and family, or it may be to actually build the business in a further way. So this is a wonderful guide to share with them, and it's also wonderful for any of you that are building that haven't actually gone through the Build Guide to have a good look at it. So you go to doTERRA.co.nz, and under Education, Empowered Success, up on the right hand side you can download these guides, and from the 15th of this month, so August 2018, they're available to purchase in your back office. So they're really something that you should have on hand, because you never know who you're going to meet that really wants to share this. So I love this analogy. Are you ready for financial freedom? On page 2, this is all about a man who hauled buckets of water for a living, and he hauled water from the nearest source, which is miles away from his village, every day. And if he wanted to make more money, he just simply worked longer hours, which is actually what a lot of us do, right? If we want to get anywhere, we have to work and work and work, which is detrimental to our health in the long term. So after many years, he grew weary of hauling these buckets, which many of us grow weary, right? And so he came up with an idea that if he used his spare time, he could build a pipeline, and eventually he could be free of hauling buckets. And the day that he turned on the spigot, and everything changed. He created an unlimited water supply for the villagers and himself, resulting in abundance and an abundant financial pipeline. That really is what doTERRA is all about. Okay, so many of us are working for others at wholesale rates, and they're charging us out at retail, basically. But when you come into doTERRA, you have a lot more time freedom, and you're able to choose your work hours. So, and you're able to create an amazing abundance, which is really, really such a gift. And there's no limits on what you can earn. It's actually unlimited. So when you actually step out of your own way and allow the gifts to flow, it is just such a beautiful gift to your family. You leave a legacy and well beyond. So just a little bit about doTERRA. They are the most trusted and the most tested essential oil company on the planet. They hold a certified pure tested grade oil, which we know is third-party tested, and we can go to Source to You and actually source the testing report on that oil. There's a number under each bottle, which gives us a lot of transparency and really helps us know that when we're using this with our families and sharing with others, that the purity is beyond what we've ever known before. Now, we know with network marketing companies, on average, the retention rate is around 12%. So our difference is that ours is 65%. And why is that? Why do people want to stay? Well, the truth is we are product driven. So we are not like about all the hype in the business, and we don't lead with the business opportunity. We lead with the products. So we actually change lives, which is really, really amazing. Sorry, I'll just go back there. Yeah, so doTERRA's growth, we've had massive growth. Particularly in our first 7 years, we surpassed the growth of Apple, which is amazing. We're not only the catalyst for change in our consumers' lives and people who build the business, but we are also creating partnerships around the world with growers and nurturing and developing those economies and really preserving those traditions that have been upheld with our oils. And so we're bringing that back, and we're bringing back the economy of these areas. So we don't own our farms or anything like that. We source where plants grow endemic. So we go all over the world to source the highest potency oil, not just the purity, but actually the potency. So if you check out sourcetoyou.com, you can learn a lot more around that. Yeah, and the thing about this beautiful business is you can't grow without helping others. So as you grow your pipeline, you actually help raise others. So it's you know, we rise by lifting others, which is amazing. It's actually really simple. I think a lot of people get caught up in, oh my God, I've got to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's actually really, really simple. So to change lives, we really just need to engage in pipes. So we have this wonderful timeline, and pipes is all about preparation, preparing, inviting, presenting, enrolling, and support. So that is the model that we use to create success and longevity and sustainability in our businesses. So the more you put into your pipeline, the more you'll receive. So if you want greater results, you just really turn up the flow. So the step one is to really use the doTERRA products. So get to know them all, because if you're going to be advocating for these products, you want to know what they're like and how they affected you. And the most powerful thing in this business, I think, is sharing our personal stories and stories of our friends that have had some really life-changing things happen to them when the oils came into their lives. So they really bring, for me, they bring freedom of body, mind, spirit, and working towards bank account. And don't ever be afraid of abundance, because actually it is our birthright, and it is our birthright to shine. And it's a beautiful model to do it, because we're actually affecting so much more than just our immediate families and ourselves. So yeah, you experience the benefits and immerse yourself in the doTERRA training and all of the things that they have online that can really support yourself in your growth. Get the app, learn what different oils are for, but don't spend too much time here, okay? Just get to know the products a little bit, and then start to invite people to perhaps hosting an oil share, or however that may be. You may do it one-on-one and start to share. Like, you'll have people coming into your home and they'll notice that things are different about you and that you're emanating a different glow, and they'll want to know what that is. They want some of that in their lives. Present is all about presenting doTERRA's message of wellness and financial prosperity. So our beautiful tribe is called the Wellness Warriors. So we focus on wellness, and we focus on using doTERRA as a preventative model rather than when you're at the bottom of the cliff type model of healthcare. So yeah, different things that you can do, which these booklets provide, is getting your names list together. So deciding whose lives you want to change and who you're really going to reach out to. The Healthy Can Be Simple booklets are a really amazing way to share little bits of information about our oils, and then on the back you can put all your information where they can find you. We have a Nature Solutions handout, and you'll find a separate video on how to do a Nature Solutions class. Anyone can do a class. You don't need to be trained in aromatherapy. It is really, really easy to teach a class, okay? All of the support is there for you, and hook up with your upline and they will teach your first couple of classes until you're comfortable with doing that. Now, the growth happens when you go where it's edgy, right? So where you might be fearful and where you might think, oh, I don't want to do that, that's where you want to go, because actually this is a personal development company wrapped up in oils, and they call them ranks, but I like to call them soul advances. So every soul advance will demand a new version of you, and it's really, really beautiful to actually watch our team and watch all these beautiful people unfold. So then the next step is enrolling. So enrolling and empowering others with these wellness solutions. So it's not just about getting the sale and enrolling someone with a kit. It's actually then supporting them. So not just empowering them, by the way, but actually just supporting them. Do they know how to use their kit? Do they know where to find information? Have you given them a welcome letter? Did you complete the wellness consult with them within 2 weeks, which is the Live Guide? And so that they are really equipped and feel safe in using the products, and they know where to find information for themselves. And they will lean on you for a little while until they feel really comfortable. And we all started out there as well. Yes, so the compensation plan, have a look at the possibilities. So there's so many different possibilities. So what I often would ask of someone is, how much extra are you wanting? How much extra would make a difference in your life? So how much extra a month? That might be $500 for some people. It might be more. So kind of having that conversation around what they're wanting and why they're wanting that. What are you wanting that extra for, and what would you do with that extra money? Would it be a holiday for your family, or would you do up your lounge room, or whatever it may be? Would you spend more on self-care? Really getting present to how that money could change their lives. And from that, you can then have a look at the different ranks and decide, well, you know, where do you want to go? What's your goal? And they can decide where they want to go and what their goal is. And then you can help them, because they might say, or you might say, if this is you looking to build, you might say, yes, I want an extra, I don't know, $10,000 a month, but I've got 5 hours to put into this. So realistically, that's not going to happen for you. So if we look on the pages coming, it will give us a good outline of how many hours we sort of need. So I'm at the moment, it's August 2018, and I'm at gold level, and it took me, so see the average time to get to gold is 27 months. So it took me, just under 3 years, I think it was, to get to gold. So, you know, that's an average. And these the income on here is an average, okay? So it's not when you first hit the rank, it's an average over globally average of what you would earn. So it's pretty epic, really. Really amazing. There's other ways of earning, which is power of three, which is a really powerful way for somebody who is just going to share and just to introduce a few people. They can actually have an opportunity of, you know, getting $50 extra US a month, or 250 or 1,500, depending on how they build that. And fast start bonus, that's an amazing thing that we have in our business, where you introduce somebody and within a week, so you're paid into your back office, where you can actually use that money towards oils, or you can have it put into a bank account, or you're paid fast start. Fast start means fast start, so you get it fast, right? So you get 20% of their PV, of their personal volume of what they order. And then the person who enrolled you gets 10%, and the person who enrolled them gets 5%. So that's a beautiful way to build for community. So yeah, we each have the opportunity basically to create the life that we desire. And with doTERRA, you can build an abundant financial pipeline to allow yourself to be free to give. So free to give. So I guess, you know, you want to kind of look in these 3 areas, which is page 8. So what would make the biggest impact on your life? Is it about being are you in earning more segment? Is it about being debt free, having a generous savings account? Is it financial freedom? Is it being able to give back to charity? Or are you currently at the moment, you know, earning amazing money, but you're just not happy in what you're doing? So you might be in this middle category where you want to work smarter, you want more time freedom, you want to build your dreams, you want to have epic holidays rather than just quick holidays, you know, where you can't leave your business for too long or anything like that. The great thing about the doTERRA business, you can do it anywhere you have an internet connection, right? Because you can share with anyone, which is really amazing, all over the world. So yeah, and maybe it's about financial planning or being prepared. And then there's this other area, which is, you know, you may be already financially abundant, but you want to be more abundant and you want to stop playing small. So that's all about travel, education. You want to learn more. You want to be of service. You're here to serve, and you're all about spending time with your family. So for me, I guess I fall into a few of those categories. Yeah. And I can really resonate with a little bit in each of them. So here's looking at the numbers, okay? So we want to know, you know, if you're wanting to just pay for your product and you're wanting to have that as your gift, then you would be looking at getting to an elite rank. Elite is a really foundational rank in doTERRA. So elite just means that you and your team, or the people that you've enrolled, or anyone who's been placed under your team, little mini team, which grows, is you have an overall volume of 3,000 for that month. So that's an elite rank. So investment for that is around 3 to 5 hours a week, but they are really focused hours. So, you know, you're not just scrolling the internet in those hours. That's actually enrolling, sharing, and changing lives and doing wellness consults with the Live Guide. Okay, maybe you want to supplement your income. So you want to keep your current job and you want to supplement your income. So for me, that's where I'm at. I'm supplementing my income alongside my empowerment coaching and being the support person for our environmental business, Native Awa. So plus I'm a full-time mum because I have little Arlo who's just over 1 and Jessie who's 6 years old and bonus daughter Maya who's 13. So, you know, maybe you want to supplement your income. That's going to need a little bit more time spent into it. And you're looking at 10 to 15 hours a week, and that is nothing. You can actually find those 10 to 15 hours really quickly. If you are committed to this, you can grow quite quickly. Yeah, you just have to decide what you're committed to. Like, are you really committed to sharing doTERRA and changing lives, or are you more committed to watching TV? You know, you just kind of work out what you value and what you're prepared to put in now for the long-term benefits. And maybe you want to completely replace your income and look to, you know, being elite in a month, silver in 2 to 3 months. And it doesn't have to be this fast. It can be slower, you know, diamond in 1 to 3 years, something like that. So, yeah. So for this, you would need more hours a week. You'd need about 15 to 30. But, you know, we're not saying you need a 60-hour week. And this is replacing your income. And this will be replacing your income and some, honestly. So when you go back up to what page is it on? Back to page 6, and if you look at those averages, and even if you half those averages, I'm sure, you know, not everybody's earning that type of income now. So it's amazing opportunity here. Yeah, so what you want to do from here is make sure you've done the Live Guide and that you're enrolled, obviously. So reach out to the person who connected you with doTERRA. And if you haven't had that wellness consult or lifestyle overview done, get that done and start using those products and implementing them into your daily wellness plan. And then you want to look at the share guide, which there'll be a separate video for the share guide. So you want to work through that, and then you want to look to launching your business. So given the time frame that you are wanting to hit your rank and the time that you have to put into this and the actual amount of money that you're wanting to be gifted back for your holiday or whatever it is that you're wanting, you can then come down to this launch your business, which is number 3 here, and you want to actually put intention. I am elite rank on, you know, 30 days, 60 days, 9 days, whatever you're going to match in there. But speak with the person who enrolled you and they can really help support you in that. And then schedule your launch overview with your upline or the person who enrolled you in doTERRA. Or if that person's not active in the business, then find a mentor. So in your back office, you can actually look up your upline listing and find out who was their upline, and you can contact them and see what the process is around that. So yeah, getting your names list together and just working out those people now that you can approach straight away. So, you know, the names list is a way longer list. So your full names list is actually when you set out your names list and you go from when you were born all the way till now. And you put on that list everybody who you've been connected with. And it doesn't matter if you think you can't filter them. So you can't say, I'm not going to put this person on because they won't be into natural solutions or they don't have money, or you can't make any limits like that. You put everyone on your list, okay? But then this top 30 list are the people that you're already connected with, you haven't lost contact with. So they're like your warm market, and you would be connecting with them first to find out what their pain points are and how doTERRA may just serve them in the most beautiful way for their life. So yeah, this is our amazing build guide. So go through it, and if you are a builder in doTERRA, this is the guide that you'll be sharing with anyone who wants to share the oils and build a business. Namaste from the Wellness Warriors. Have an amazing day.